seeds is something that everyone should be doing, and the more different varieties that people save, the more security that we'll have in terms of like diversity in food. It's really important because different varieties grow a lot better under certain conditions. Like some varieties can handle drought, some can handle a lot of water and stuff like that. So those are important things to have in the in terms of a genetic library. But other than growing our food in the greenhouse, I also use it as a seed garden, and that's one of the things that people take for granted a lot, is that we have seeds abundant, but I don't take that for granted, or at least I'm conscious of the reason why we should be saving them. So in here I really grow pretty much all the vegetables that I grow on the farm, but in smaller amounts for me personally, and then I save the seeds, and then I label those, date those, and then write down any variety or any notes about them. As we are growing our plants in here, we're kind of like making notes about which seeds we're saving, and then trying to preserve the best seeds. We're saving all the seeds, but we're trying to use the best seeds to keep on adapting those to this region specifically. Growing all your own food can be really fun and really rewarding, and also you can grow a lot of different types of things. I'll show you a couple things that we've got growing in here right now. So just to give you an idea, we've got little tiny zucchini, a couple peppers, some tomatoes, sprig of parsley, and a couple different types of flowers. Those are just a couple of the things that are grown in here. And then as the season goes on, a lot of this stuff was kind of planted around the same time, but as the season goes on and you're taking things out and planting new things, you could have just a ton in here. We've put down a series of 50-pound grow bags. They're about 2 feet tall, so it kind of acts as like a raised bed. I don't need to use quite as much soil, and I get to separate everything for like watering purposes, and then basically get to create a little garden in each one, where we can trial different seeds and also just kind of grow them in here. I'm using a couple pots too where I don't have grow bags. I've got different trees, different veggies, flowers, and then tomato starts that I'm going to take to the farm eventually, and a lot of like avocados and stuff like that we're starting. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, this is not a ton of stuff right now, but as the season goes on, we just put in a bunch of lettuce, beans, that zucchini will get bigger. We've got a couple other squash, and as the season goes on, that'll really start to amount to like quite a bit of food. And I think that done properly, this greenhouse could definitely provide for 2 people all the time. If you were supplementing with some things that you saved over the summer, and also we're willing to eat a lot of microgreens and stuff like that are dense in calories and nutrients.